We pray for better days.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing Elder Scrolls Online, and it's an MMO style kind of game. So if everyone is familiar, Elder Scrolls has done games like Skyrim, Morrowind, and Oblivion. I've played Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. Very, very great games. Most of you are most familiar with Skyrim. So today I have leveled up myself quite a bit because this is kind of like a medieval kind of Dungeons and Dragons kind of feel of a game. I've managed to get myself to almost level 10, guys, just to make sure that we don't die on our first adventure. So as you can see, I build up my armor. I got myself a cool style sword. Looks pretty neat. Right now my guy's just wielding a claymore, so it's basically like a big giant sword that needs two hands to hold. It's a very, very large sword. So the game features other weapons too you can use, like a bow and arrow, small swords like daggers, maces, axes, that sort of thing. So here I am in the area called Vvardenfell. Vvardenfell is a piece of land very close to Morrowind, if everyone knows. For those who don't, so Morrowind is part of a big giant world in Elder Scrolls called Tamriel. So this is located in the east. It's home of the Dark Elves, so there are different classes: Breton, Orc, Dark Elf, Wood Elf, High Elf, Imperial, Nord, Argonian. I think I got them all. There's a few of them, and they all have different abilities. So, when you first start, you're gonna pick a character, and I guess it all just depends. And some people say, "Well, which character do I pick? How do you know which is good?" I guess it just all depends on what you're really good with. So, some people like the assassin types, others like the knight types, like myself. Others like berserkers, and others just like being an archer and going off with a bow. So as you can see, this island is covered with a lot of lava. There is a huge, huge volcano up there. Quite scary. And it flows right down to here. Pretty nuts. So this game is online. You're gonna run into different players as you go along. So the players cannot hurt you. However, they can help you win fights when you encounter enemies in here. So it's just like they can jump in and join you up. You can even do a group session and join up with other people in a larger group to take down bosses and things that might be a little harder for you to go on your own. So leveling up, I noticed in here, is definitely a must. If you have a low level, you're gonna find yourself dying quite a bit, which I did in the first couple of hours of gameplay. So this is NPC, so it's just a regular part of the game, just a guy standing there. We won't go in there yet. It's snowing, but it's actually ashes falling from the sky. Because it's hard to breathe! I have no clue what this dude's doing. So I just started the game. I'm fairly new myself. I haven't had a chance to play this, and this game's been out for quite some time. There was some controversy that it didn't look as great, and a lot of people, true fans, were really mad by this. So I didn't want to dive right in, just in case I was going to be disappointed. So over here we have some enemies that look like they are on fire. Quite scary. Oh my god! And I'm getting a fireball dodged at me. So here we're gonna take down some enemies. Now these dudes are literally made of fire. They live in a lava pit. Crying out loud. Oh my god, I don't know how I did it, but we took them down. See? Now you understand that leveling up is definitely a must. I have some spikes coming out of my back. So you have different abilities too. So I have like a lava whip and like a flame slash, but I guess these guys are made of fire and flame, so there's no really sense of me using something that's a flame ability. So I'm just gonna put that on hold just in case. Ah, there's more over here. So if there was another player coming around, he could totally jump in and help us. You'll run into the odd player when you're playing this game. And no one can attack you, so you don't need to worry about any PvP, any player versus player coming at you in this part. See, here's someone. They're probably like, oh, you already killed these dudes. Can I help? Can I join? I don't know who you are. Yeah, I guess you can follow me. Oh, she got the same thing. She got the same sword. I like your sword because it looks just like mine. Oh, she's on a quest. Until next time, my friend. Wherever she went. People do quest lines. So when you do a quest, you'll get experience from that as well. It's got a great story. This entire thing has a really great story to it. A lot of the Elder Scrolls games do. That you won't be disappointed with. So if you really like Dungeons and Dragons and like medieval kind of stuff, or what my friend used to reference as Game of Thrones, this game is just like it, without the politics. But it's got some politics, but nothing too crazy like the show had. I don't know what the heck that thing is. Hiya! We'll just kill it. So we're just kind of wandering around. We can do a quest if we want, but I'm gonna save that until I get more likes on this video if people want me to turn this into a series. Oh. So there's people going in with their horses. So you can get mounts on here, so mounts like kind of like a horse. You can get horses. Let's see what else we can get. They gave me a list of things that you can have. So here we have, you can even get things for your house. You can make a house in here too. So here's furnishings. Here's the mounts. So you can get horses. I believe that this is like some kind of deer thing. So you can get a deer as a mount. A wolf. And a lion. You can get a lion. That's pretty cool to ride around on a lion instead of a horse. Or even a wolf. Wouldn't that? And a bear too you can get as well. I believe you can buy these mounts from the store. This game does have an in-game store to buy. So it's really up to you guys if you want to put money into this game. Some people like to do that. I myself, if I really enjoy the game, I will. If I don't, it's not worth it. However, I think this game is worth it, so we'll see in time. So here you have like your skills. So it's like your two-hand of what you're wielding, like a sword or like an axe. So because I started off with a claymore, they didn't really give me a lot of options. They kind of give you that. And of course, I like to rock out with the heavy armor. I think it just protects me a lot more. It helps, I find. Some people like light armor too. I guess it's just a preference. These are just your secondary skills. So, crafting. You can do enchanting. You can make your weapons enchanted so you get better damage on your weapons, which is very important, and even on your armor as well. Here is just my powers of the class I chose. So when you choose classes, this is really important. So certain classes, races, have different powers. So when you choose, say, an Argonian, who is like a reptile looking dude, he is more suitable, or she is more suitable for like an assassin kind of style. It's really up to you of how you want to play the game. Some people do the whole wizard kind of aspect and throw fireballs or lightning bolts and stuff like that at enemies. Others like to get from afar, like ranged. So that's where the bow comes in, the archer. So people, I find that's like an assassin's kind of thing. It's like an archery and then like a dagger with that. I don't know how that works. I chose like a knight, I guess. This is like a dragon knight, so I get like dragon powers, I guess. Draconic power, and like I can shoot out flame. I think that's pretty cool. So my guy's like a red guard. In the past games, I never really played as a red guard. I always played as an imperial. Red guards are from an area called Hammerfell, which is in Tamriel, in the big giant map that you see. However, we're not exactly... Whoops, there's the map. See, I'm not used to this just yet. So here's our map. These are way shrines. So this is just a way, like it says travel on here. So this just means that you can go to certain areas of the map, but apparently you have to pay like 60 gold in order to travel. Yeah. Talk about expensive. So it just takes you on different parts of the map that you've discovered already. So here is like one city I found called Balmora. If anyone is familiar with Morrowind, yes, they have recreated it and it looks very nicely. Sedanine. I can't even pronounce half of these words. Vivec City. When I played Morrowind a long time ago, it was like a giant Aztec-looking palace, which I thought was pretty cool. Some of this area I haven't really explored quite yet, so we'll get to that in later videos. So there's no PvP in here, as I mentioned. I think there is PvP for sure. It's called Battlegrounds. Now I'm not quite sure how that works. I haven't really tried it yet, so we'll get there eventually. Right now we're just kind of seeing what this place is all about. Oh, see? So someone up there looks like is fighting. Maybe we can get in on some action or steal their kill. I found so far I've been doing that. I've been like jumping into battles to fight like other people's battles. Computer scene. This weird stuff. So I got those flame dudes happening over here. So we'll just fight them. Maybe we can level up. Oh, see? As I was saying, he's coming in with his skills to help. Boom! Thanks, buddy. He just helped me level up. And now he's just, boom, see ya. Have fun. Oh, okay, cool. So I guess you have to be level 10 in order to enter the player versus player battlegrounds. Makes sense now. So if anyone wants to play this PvP with your character, be sure to be level 10 first before you attempt this. So I guess we leveled up to level 10. So this is how you level up. So you click on the button, it's going to tell you, and it's going to say level me up, or just level up. So you go to your character and it says level up rewards. This is how you level yourself up, and it's going to give you attribute points. So your magic, health, your stamina. I find all three very important, especially when you're playing this kind of game and going through everything. And if you want to attempt some harder quest lines, it's definitely recommended. So let's level up and see what we get. Dungeon Finder. So now we can use Dungeon Finder. So some of these things are locked while you're playing when you first start out. Fear not though, you unlock more things as you go on. So I think level 10 is the sweet spot to unlock everything else in total. So I guess we can dungeon dive and everything else, like finding this thing. What? So I get a horse? What? Cool! So we get a horse now for being level 10. So everyone better go up to level 10. The Dungeon Finder, which we saw. Let's claim that. Woo! 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 Yeah, so my guy's clapping because he finally gets a horse and doesn't have to walk anywhere. So, oh, attribute points. So I like to keep everything balanced, like for my personal preference. This is up to you guys of what you want to do with your character. So if you're a wizard, you're going to want to have like at least high health and definitely high magic. So my guy's a knight, and for magic skills I use to help me take down enemies, I like to make it all even. So I'm just going to give this guy just an even balance of points. So I find health and stamina, if you don't care for magic, health and stamina are going to be your best bet, because the more health you have, the harder it is for enemies to take you down. And if you're playing on your own and you don't really have anyone around you help, like to jump in like what we just saw, then it's going to make things a little bit more difficult for you, but fear not, because nothing's impossible. Stamina, you're going to need that for when you run, swinging your sword, zooming in on enemies with a bow. Very important stuff. Oh, perfect. So now I gain 3 extra points too for my abilities here. So I have like a lava whip and like kind of like a flaming sword slash kind of deal. I even have like this ultimate move where it sends like a circle of flame everywhere, all over the place. Cool, so now we get to choose what we level up. The cooler skills aren't really ready yet, so we can't really do anything with that. So, it's just up to you guys of what you want to level up with your character. I mean, different classes, it's all different, so you might not have what I have, you can have something totally different if you really want. That's up to you guys of how you want to play this game. So I think this one would seem important. I mean, it blocks your attacks. Let's see what this has to offer. I guess we already did that. So, morph. What do you think, guys? Should we do it? Maybe we should wait. Oh, it looks like I can't even level it up. So we have 2 extra points left, so we'll just save it. Maybe we'll check this out, see what we can do for this. Critical charge. Launch across the earth and smash on an enemy. Okay, let's try this. Nice. Okay, so I guess we found uses for those points after all. So we have this. So I think we're ready to go back out and venture. Oh god, they're back again. So enemies do reappear after a while just to make it fair for everyone else. So no one's gonna steal your kills on you. There is no like, I just took that guy's kill, now he's not gonna level up. So there's nothing really like that. There's a set timer of when everything spawns back again. Oh god. So here you see me just like grabbing things from these guys. Oh, here's a chest too. Ooh, guess we're gonna lockpick. So I think holding down the one button. Oh, holding down the other. Oh, am I gonna get it? Holding it down. Oh, one more. Oh yeah, we got it! That's awesome. So we found some gold in there, which is pretty cool. We got more equipment, and we got some material that we can use to make our own armor. I haven't explored that yet, so I can't really show you guys how to do that just yet. Look at all those mushrooms. I wouldn't advise eating them, for you could get very, very sick. It's not like something you're just gonna throw into a frying pan and put on your pizza either. So as you can see, the landscape is very beautiful. Here's a city just over here. I think that's called Balmora. Netch. So it's a weird little floating, weird jellyfish thing. They look pretty docile. I think it reminds me of like a cow or something. Betty Netch. Sounds like some name. Betty Netch. Hey Betty! So this is your sprint. So see how it's taking your stamina? You don't really... You gotta pay attention to that stuff when you're fighting too. Because once it's drained, you're gonna have like a hard time swinging your sword. So everything all automatically recovers. So it's all fine. Cool. So this, I'm not sure what place this is. That's a weird little... Okay, that's weird. It looks like a little demon fairy? It's like a demonic fairy. Wow. Oh my god! This guy just totally got me from behind. Take that! Hiya! So here's that flame whip that I showed you guys. So that guy's dead. That's the flaming slash, I guess. And you can like change up moves too. You don't have to use the same thing over again. But as you saw, that was draining my magic. So you kind of have to pay attention to that as well. But it does regenerate, so it's not a big deal. Ah! I took him out. So, unfortunately guys, this is about all the time that I have for today. Drop a like and a subscribe, and even a comment too, if you guys want me to turn this into a series or even do more videos of Elder Scrolls Online. Give me a shout out. Or even just quite a few likes will do. but that's up to you guys. So thank you very much for watching, as usual. You guys are great. I hope you have an interest for this game. I know I sure have. I want to find out a lot more and see if I can make my character look even better than what he looks right now. So until that time, guys, stay safe out there in the world. God bless, and I'll see you on my next video.